What is going on? Here we are, Road to Nuclear, Episode 2. You're probably looking at this, you're like, okay, hijacked. Wait, Sticks and Stones? Yeah, Sticks and Stones. Sticks and Stones is actually a pretty freaking fun game type. And I was just messing around playing it, and this game, I go Beast Mode. And it's very good. Very good game. But I think I go on a 15 kill streak at one point. And I know I had at least 2 merciless medals, so I go pretty freaking ham, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today. As I said before, I'm going to talk about pretty much my Austria trips when I do these videos, so I'm trying to think of something to talk about here, because some of the best experiences that I remember actually happened in the hotel room. Now, that sounds kind of weird, but that's true. I mean, I don't know. I remember a lot of things that happened, just like funny things that were said in the hotel room and like funny things that happened that, you know, I remember most from the trip. And, you know, I'm real good friends with Max and Steve. They're both weird in their own way, but Max is just really weird. And, I guess I'll tell a story off of there. So, Steve hates bugs, apparently. We found this out in the Austria trip. And, pretty much here's what happened. We're in our room and this moth was in our room. I forget what even city we were in, don't even remember. But this hotel room was so weird. It was like huge, but it was like really crappy. So we're in this hotel room and like there's like carpet on the walls. And it like wasn't solid against the walls, there was just carpet, but this moth's flying around. And Steve's like, "Oh, dude, there's a moth." I was like, "Kill it." He's like, "No." I was like, "Dude, just kill it. I'm not gonna kill it." He's like, "Oh, fine." So he goes up, picks up his shoe, and starts trying to hit this thing on the carpet on the wall. But he misses it, and he's hitting the carpet, and he's probably damaging the carpet because it's just a freaking carpet. But, so he's freaking hitting this thing, and the whole time, he tries to yell, "Die, demon spawn," and he's like, "Die, spawn, demon!" And he's just trying to pound this thing against the wall, and I'm like, "Spawn demon? What is a spawn demon?" He's like, "Oh, my bad." But, there's a stupid crap like that. Like, he's just trying to kill his moth for a good 5 minutes, and he finally kills it. And he was, like, so proud of himself. His look on his face, you know, he was proud of himself. He was like the hunter, finally getting the prey. Yeah, that's one experience that happened in the hotel room. Another one was, it was the middle of the night one time. It's probably like 2 in the morning. We stayed up late every freaking night, which is probably why I started drinking coffee over there. But, so, it was probably like 2 in the morning, right? And, me and Steve, this is the first night, so we were in, Salzburg. Yes, Salzburg. It was the first night. Salzburg hotel room was so nice, unlike this rundown one wherever I just talked about. But, so, we're one of the only 3-person rooms, because I guess we're seniors and he gave us that privilege, and we signed up for a 3-person room, so that was awesome. But, so, the one room here had, like, 2 separate rooms. There was, like, the main room, like, a typical hotel room with, like, the chairs and crap. And then there was another room where it was just 2 beds in it and a closet. So me and Steve slept in the 2 beds, and Max was out in the main room on the couch. He decided not to sleep in the bed for whatever reason, but the whole day he was just acting weird, like just being really freaky and like stupid just for fun, I guess. But so that night, he's like, "In the middle of the night when you guys are sleeping, I'm gonna come in and slit both your throats." Like, this is literally what he says. So we're like, okay. And Max is so weird, like, I wouldn't put it past him, to be completely honest. But, I get humiliated there, good times. But, so, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come slit your throat tonight." I was like, "Okay, fine." So, anyway, it's like 2 in the morning, I'm still awake, Steve's, like, kind of awake. That night we had real talk, which pretty much we just talked about whatever we wanted to. We talked for, like, 3 hours with Steve. And, like, I heard all about his past experience with girls, shared some of mine. And that was our real talk session there. But and like right after our real talk ended, we kept bothering Max during it. We were just like, "Hey, dude, Max, right, Max?" Just every like 5 minutes, and he was trying to sleep. He's like, "Shut the fuck up." But so during our real talk, it finally ended at about 2 in the morning, and so the door like really creepily, very slowly opens, and I look over at Steve. I'm like, "Dude, it's probably Max." So the door's opening up, and you see this shadow, and what Max looks like, literally his silhouette, he's got like mutton chops, and he's got like a Beatles haircut, and I'm like, he literally looks like one of the Beatles. So he's opening the door, trying to be real creepy. He's like moving slowly, he's in the shadows, and I know who it is, obviously, you know, I would assume, like, if I would have woke up in the middle of the night to that, I probably would have been a little freaked out. But, I was kind of already awake, and I was, like, cognitive. So, I knew it was Max, and, he opens the door real slow. Steve's like, inching back. Like, he's, like, a little scared, and I just kind of laughed. And then I was like, oh my god! It's John Lennon! And I just screamed that at the top of my lungs. 2:30 in the morning at a hotel room. And Max is like, God damn it, Chris, it's trying to be scary. Yeah, so that was another good story. But probably the best story out of all of them is, this is at the nice hotel room. I think it wasn't the John Lennon one, but it was like another hotel room. But this one was nice too. But what was weird is, to turn on all the lights and stuff in the room, you needed your hotel key card, like the one that you swipe to get into the doors, and you needed to have that right inside the door swiped to like turn on all the lights and like just do stuff in the room, which was really freaking weird. But by the way, this is going to be a double sticks and stones because I needed more time to tell stories. Plus, I go like 26-2 here, I think. It's pretty good. Steal like it's kill. But yeah, so we're in this nice hotel room, and Steve Nichols' brother was on the trip as well. Younger brother, he's a freshman. He's going to sophomore year now. But so he was in another hotel room with my friend Aaron Richards. Aaron's like a 4th degree black belt, probably. You know, like an intimidating kid. He like his hobby is reading and stuff, but he's still like a really intimidating kid. Like, you wouldn't expect it just looking at him, but he could like beat the crap out of anybody. But so yeah, he's rooming with Steve's brother. So of course, me and Max, knowing that we need the power, like they need the keys, we're like, okay, let's go steal their key. So Max, me, and Steve go out, and I go up to the door, I knock on it. But then there's the peephole there, so I just crouch down like below, and and Steve's brother opens up the door. I push him, I grab the key card, and I just run back to our room, and I get inside the door and I close it. And then he's like outside beating on the door. He's like, dude, open the door! I need the key! Yeah, like turn on the lights and stuff. I was like, yeah, no. So he's like, I need to negotiate with you. I was like, alright, cool. So I expected something fishy to happen here, but I didn't expect this. So I open up the door. Aaron's right there. I just run the other direction. Aaron grabs our key card and his and runs back to his room. I'm like, crap. So now we're out of key card here. So of course, you know, me and Max, retaliation this time. So it's personal this time. So we were joking around before that we were going to play poker. We were like, yeah, dude, we should play strip poker, which we knew that was never going to happen. But, so that night, I think we went over there, like, play cards or something. Or we wanted to. So we just, like, kind of faked them out. We were like, hey, we're coming over to play cards. They're like, okay. So we go to their room. And at first we're just casual. And we just, like, walk in. And they didn't expect it. Like, and Aaron wasn't there, thank God. I forget what he was even doing. I think he was just in the back, like, probably going to the bathroom or something. But so it was just Brandon there. So we're acting all casual, like we're actually coming in to play cards. And so of course, the second Brandon turns his back, we grab his key card and we run. So now we have both the key cards, and so we're back in our room, and here comes Steve's brother again, Brandon, and he comes walking up, and we let him in the door this time. We're like, alright, this is enough, you know, this is escalating too far. We let him in the door. But what does Max do? Max, like, is standing by the door. Brandon comes up, and he steals our key again. We're like, seriously? We're about to give you the key back. Max runs him down the hallway, tackles him, drags him back into our room. It's like, you're gonna get the key back. It's just like slamming him into the ground. And then Brandon was like laughing at this point. So Max just drug him all the way back to his room, took the key, and then just walked back. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, so there was like, that was like an assault, but he was pretty much beating him up. But it was good. It was a good time. But yeah, that's unfortunately, you know, that trip, like the first day was great, but the rest of it, you know, we had to make fun out of it. Like, there's so many stupid things. Like, they scheduled us a visit to the Sound Museum, where it was just like a bunch of like random rooms, and they just play different sounds. Like, you can mess around with audio waves and stuff. It was kind of cool for like 5 minutes, but this whole inside thing was a freaking maze. No one could find the exit, and it was just, it was like, why are we here? We were scheduled for like an hour of just in this stupid museum. You know, it was like moments like that like, why are we here? Like, I didn't understand. But this is about wrapping up. If I were to get a 30 kill streak in this, would you guys count that as a nuclear, like in Black Ops 1? Because it's a ton easier to play this. The only difference is you can actually die from crossbow bolts if they're not stuck to you in this. That's a nice triple humiliation there. Pretty good streak. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I actually had fun going for sticks and stones. If you want me to keep going for sticks and stones, I'd be happy to. It's frustrating at times, but I mean, especially because everything one-hit kills you. But, you know, it's still fun to go for, and you don't need to worry about ammo or anything. And people using overpowered stuff. So, yeah, just let me know what you think. There's 20 seconds left in this game. I don't even know what my record was in this game. I think it was like 30... Oh, no, I can't remember if this is like my 2-death one or my 3-death. I don't remember. But I still had a really good game here. And the one in Black Ops 2 is even better. But, you know, it's harder to get good games in Black Ops 2. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this game. I went 26-2. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about if I could continue playing this game. But I probably won't. I'll go back to Black Ops 2. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. I'm PlatsDoneFast, and I am out.